I can go. This is the new single-hand motion controller. We've been told it's a revolution. I don't know, let's see. So apparently inside my goggles I'm seeing a square with a white dot, and if I move my hand, that dot gets out of the box. So I really know when it's perfectly balanced. So press twice the lock button to start the motors. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, look at this! Oh my God, Chivo! Let me go straight forward by pressing the trigger. Okay. Pero ¿por qué se va todo el rato, tío? ¿Qué es esto, tío? Oh my God, look at this! Oh, Chivo! Gee, that was a pretty nice, look at this. Okay, so if I turn right my hand, the drone will go. Ah, but I gotta be accelerating by pressing the trigger. That's us down there. Now let me go down a little bit. Oh, it's pretty smooth. I'm surprised actually. Okay. But there's one thing I don't completely understand. Now, there you go. Let's go down. Okay, by pressing once the M button, I just entered the sport mode. So let me see. Oh, look at this, Chivo. Look at the speed of this. Oh, this is amazing. I can go. Look at this, I can go down very careful. Then turn to the right. It's a little bit strange though. It's a little bit strange, you gotta get used to it. And that's us down there, let me go. Oh my God, look at this, look at this. And how do I land this thing? I have no idea right now, but I think pressing, let me go a little bit, pressing the M button. No. Oh! Oh my God, that was so smooth. I just pressed the button and it landed. I just pressed the red button. Oh my God, that's great. So there's a learning curve definitely, because you can turn to the sides by doing this, but you can also do this. And if you want to go up, you just put the control like this, press a little bit, and the drone will go up. And the same for going down. Push, you put the motion controller this way, press, and it will go down. Well, let's test this button here, that's emergency brake. So let me fly and just press it once. See what happens? There you go. It stopped. Now I have to deactivate it by pressing again, and now I'm able to move the drone again. The biggest difference, of course, between these two controllers are that essentially you can use the motion controller with just one hand. It provides a fully new flight experience that is completely different from any other flying experiences that we've had in the past, and it's super intuitive, and it is adapted to all new users into the FPV world, and it controls the direction of the aircraft with this kind of hand-wrist movements and the acceleration by pressing this trigger. It can be super exciting and an immersive way to fly for users, especially to those that are using the goggles. And of course, what makes this controller completely unique is that it is super fun and just completely different from what we're used until now. But for now, I want to tell you that this is not replacing the regular controller. In my experience, from what I've been doing in the past weeks using this drone, of course, it has its limitations. The regular controller does have everything you need. All the buttons, all the functions, changing in between settings and all that, you can do it with the regular controller. This is just to have a nice, fun and immersive experience. Battery, on the other hand, lasts up to 5 hours, so you will have like 20 flights with your drone or even more until this thing just runs off out of battery. Among other limitations that are really important is that when using this, the drone can't really fly in a straight line backward or down. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but it's something that the first time you're flying, you don't understand why this is happening. Let's talk a little bit about the buttons and functions and how this actually feels in your hand, because it does remind me, do you remember those small electric cars you had? I don't know the name in English, but we had those that you could press like this and they were like driving around. This reminds me a lot of those fun toy things, and overall it fits super good in the hand. It does look really good and awesome. The design, I think it's great. The plastic, it reminds me a little bit of the plastic of the Osmo Mobile. It kind of feels also in the hand like the Osmo Mobile, so that kind of plastic. And talking about the buttons, the power button, of course, we can see if you press it once, how much battery is left. If you press it, as all DJI products, it does even the sound. And how do you actually charge this? Well, it does have this port right here. It's a regular USB-C port. You can charge this by connecting this to the wall. And the way you actually pair this thing is the same way that you do pair the controller or the goggles to the drone. So first of all, let's turn on the drone and then long press the power button until it starts doing this. Now it's looking for something, so you gotta do the same on the drone. Long press the button. And now, there you go, it's paired. So pretty easy, huh? Well guys, it's an experience. I'm pretty happy and I'm also surprised. First of all, I thought that this was gonna be, one of those things that you just purchase once for your little children. They have fun and that's it. But I actually kind of felt like I really need to learn how to use this thing. We were talking to Chivo right now and it was kind of like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go close to trees and, use the sport mode very often because it's kind of dangerous and there's definitely a learning curve. I didn't expect it at all. On the other side, the experience was great. I mean, the buttons, they all worked. You could change it into the sport mode. You have the emergency brake, which is always awesome. The assisted takeoff and landing with this button is great. Then a button for recording, and the trigger here is pretty awesome too. So overall, surprised because there's something you gotta learn, and on the first day you won't be able to fly this thing at the highest level by using this. And there's definitely something that you can do for filmmaking with this thing. It's not just a child's play. So nothing really else to say, guys. I hope that you like this video. There's tons of videos coming. You may join our live streams. You may watch all our videos about the FPV controller, the drone, whatever, with tons of things coming. So nothing really else to say, guys. Other than to keep calm and talk UAV.